This is why I will never put 20% down on a house. What about PMI, mortgage insurance? Yeah, you can buy that off. And so instead of putting 20% down, you would pay a much, much less amount down and purchase off the mortgage insurance. And the rest of that amount that you are ordinarily planning to put down, you're going to now buy down your rate and have a much lower payment. Now, not only do you have extra cash in the bank because you haven't used your full 20% down, you also still don't have mortgage insurance because you've paid that off, and you have a lower interest rate because you've also paid for a lower interest rate. And so you have all the benefits of a 20% down, except you get to keep some cash in the bank. So when I hear clients talking about how they're waiting to save for 20%, not only am I being totally genuine when I'm saying, please don't do that, but I'm also thinking to myself, it is not a financially smart thing to do to wait. Partially because you would have lower payments if you just bought down the interest rate and used the cash for that. But then also partially because if you are truly saving and you're working really hard to do that, you're also trying to compete with the market. And the market is growing historically at like 10+%. So unless you are saving 10+% on whatever house price you're looking for, you're not going to outpace the market. And just to give you some perspective on that, on a $500,000 house, that's $50,000 a year you need to be saving in order just to keep up with the market, not even to like save for that down payment. Here's where it gets interesting. Our market is currently one where you can actually get the seller to buy down that rate for you, keeping even more cash in your pocket. And so it extra does not make sense to be waiting. One thing I do recommend though is making sure you have cash in the bank after you purchase your home so you still have a safety net. And so if you have your safety net and maybe you just don't have the full 20% down, consider stop waiting and start looking at what your options could be for this year before rates potentially change or the market changes wherein sellers are no longer interested in helping you buy a house. And if you're in Pierce or King County, Washington, it's time to reach out and ask your questions. I would love to help you on your home search.